Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. And it's time to finally do another episode of Stayin in D1. It's been a long time since we've done this, so it feels good to be back. But guess what I get as my first match? You guys saw the team I was using, the 4-1-2-1-2, pretty much full BPL side other than David Villa. And look, our first game, we get a great welcome back with a 5 at the back ultra defensive player. And I was saying to myself, not this again. We dealt with so much of 5 at the back ultra D teams, but we're going to go ahead and have to deal with it and play our gameplay and play our style, try to pass the ball as much as possible. Santi Cazorla tries to get lucky, but the ball soars over the net. Nothing out of that attack. We're on the attack again. Look who's on the break. Podolski beats the defender. I try to get it on his dominant left foot, but Felipe Santana comes, saves the day as Joe Hart with an incredible save. Keeps things deadlocked in the 20th minute. Thankfully, he almost got me on the counterattack, so I said, you know what, let's slow things down a little bit. Let's play the Smarble way. Slow it down, keep possession as much as possible, and try to do anything possible to break his defense with passes like that as Podolski again with the run. Try to get it on his left foot. Just can't seem to do it. He backs off me, but he just gets shoved off the ball by Boateng. Too strong, and I lose possession of the ball. Right here, we try to find David Villa making the run. We're going to go near post and not even close to the back of the net, end up losing that one. Podolski gets out of control, keeps it in bounds, and look at the mistake I make here. He ends up getting me on the counter. None other than Vandervaart, out of all people, receives the ball, gets some space, and no keeper in the world is going to save that one. Joe Hart does his best, but the ball soars right in the back of the net. 41st minute goal. He's up 1-0, and at any time I give up a goal against a 5 at the back, anytime I give it up first, I end up getting a little bit nervous because I don't know what to do. I try to go down the wings, I try to cross, I try to pray, doesn't work for me. So we're going into the second half, and I said, it's time to make adjustments. It's time to change something up. This 4-1-2-1-2 is just too narrow. So what do? I change to the 3-5-2 to get a little bit more width, and I changed my team around, try to get everyone in the right position, but one thing I had to make a change. I had problems getting the ball on Podolski's left foot, so you got to think about what to do here. I look at my bench, I said, who can I put in? Who can replace Podolski? The only place I could really put in is either Rodrigo or Defoe. So I said, since I'm having trouble putting it on his left foot, let's go ahead and put in Defoe and see how that goes. But right away, second half starts, and we get it right to Santi Cazorla, who's just going to try to pass it around, try to keep possession of the ball. David Villa is going to do a little bit too much here. Defender comes in, pokes the ball away. We get it right back, throw it right back to Santi. Get out of his way. Get out of his way. ISO on the elbow. ISO on the elbow. Look at him. Shaking off. Finesses. That's a goal. 49th minute. A solo beauty of a goal by Santi Cazorla as he breaks off 2 or 3 defenders. That was just too pretty. Whoop! Shake off one defender, lays it in with a finesse shot. Nice goal, leaves it at 1-1. 64th minute now, we get a corner, cross it in. Can't get to that one. He ends up clearing it out, and we don't score from that possession. But one more time, Santi Cazorla is going to get some space, rip one. Oh, what a beauty of a shot. His keeper saves it, and we still are deadlocked at 1-1. Tried to make a sub here. He subs in another player. I forget who he subs in, but the game pretty much came to an end at that point. No one ended up winning, and a draw again to start off Division 1. So I said, it's all good. We're going to stick with our side. We're going to stick with our team. We're going to try to get into this next game. We're going to try to go ahead and win one finally instead of getting a draw and seeing where that goes. So let's hop into the next game. So, continuing on to the next game, once again, the second match in Division 1, we get a 5 at the back, full Brazilian team other than his goalkeeper. And it was going to be a tough match one more time as he plays ultra defense with 5 at the back, but he was very good on the attack. I can't deny him with that. Played good defense. We tried to get him on the counter here. That's the best I could do in the beginning. We're going to go. Fernando Torres breaks free, 15th minute. You're not going to catch the man. Finishes. Clinical finishing, and inside of the box by Fernando Torres, something we're not used to seeing, but we end up scoring first, which is always a good sign. Love scoring first. Here I make an error. This is what you don't want to do against 5 at the back teams who sit back. If you make one mistake right there, Tiote, terrible back pass, and just like that, he gets me on the counter, finds Hulk streaking through the defense, smashes it into the back of the net, and we have ourselves a 1-1 game. But we had to keep our heads up. We got to keep mistakes minimal. However, as soon as I said that to myself, I end up giving up possession, make another mistake, but look who saves the day. Jose Enrique sticks his foot out, make sure we don't give up on the counter, and then he makes a mistake right here, gives up possession, and I get it back. I said, all right, somebody make a run. Podolski makes the run, sends him the ball. Oh, Thiago Silva misses the header, and that's just the beauty of a volley with his right foot. 77 minutes in, puts in the second goal. All we got to do is play solid defense, which we were able to do. Started pushing my line back. You guys saw that I got the ball with my center back, dribbled it back, and then passed it away. Try to get my line a little bit back. A nice scoop turn there by Ben Arfa. Finds David Villa on the other side of the pitch. Try to float it over, but can't win the header. However, 90th minute comes, don't lose possession. You can't lose possession in the 90th minute. You know what happens, and look what I do. I lose possession, but he rushes the play. The ref ends up blowing the whistle. Blow my whistle, baby, whistle. I can sing, I can commentate, I can do it all. I'm a triple threat. So he blows the whistle. The game is over. We end up walking away with a victory. Thankfully, against a 5 at the back team, was a very, very rough team. And look at that. He had so many chances. Quality over quantity, ladies and gentlemen. Quality over quantity. Walk away with 4 points, 1 win, 1 draw, 0 losses. And that's going to be this episode of Stayin D1. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see daily FIFA content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you going to do? Catch you guys all tomorrow. Later.